Oh, hello YouTube! Today on the Naughty Librarian, we are doing a vacation book haul. If you guys were wondering why I wasn't posting a lot of videos towards the end of November, it is because I was on vacation. And of all the places in the world I went to Lexington, Kentucky. I know, it doesn't really sound like an exciting vacation locale, but I went to visit my man's family because he's from Lexington. So it was kind of like a family trip. But I went a bit book crazy and I got like 17 books. I also went to the Cincinnati Zoo, if you can see my awesome Fiona the hippo shirt, because I'm obsessed with Fiona the baby hippo from the Cincinnati Zoo. If you do not know who that is, you need to look at social media because she's the most adorable baby hippo on the planet and I'm kind of obsessed. Anyway, I got to meet Fiona and I took some video at the zoo, so I will put them in here so you can see some cute animals before we get into books. Come on guys, you can do it. Oh, you can do it. Oh, you guys are the worst at this tube. Yay, animals! I had a really fun time at the zoo. The Cincinnati Zoo is legit. But anyway, let's get into books. I went to several bookstores because they were new and exciting and they're bookstores that I don't have in California. The first bookstore I went to was Half Price Books. I have bought things from them online before, but I had never been to a physical location because there are none in the Los Angeles area. So I was very excited. I was excited for bargains. I was on a bargain hunt and I got a lot. Let's get into all the stuff I got from Half Price Books. The first books I got from Half Price Books was Wicked and Torn, both by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And I'll be honest, Wicked was the first book I ever read from Jennifer Armentrout, and it's what started my love of her. She's an amazing author and one of my favorites, and I actually don't own the books. I've only read them as ebooks, so I went and bought them because they're only a couple bucks each. Half Price Books is dope. Next up, I have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I read this years ago, but I have it as an ebook, and I wanted a physical copy because I'm insane and I want it physical too. But I got it for a couple bucks at Half Price Books, and it was worth it. It's in very good shape. It's got that crisp edge that I love. It's crisp. I was excited I came across it, so I grabbed it. I just want a copy on my shelf because I'm crazy and I need it even though I have an ebook. Next up, I got Night Play by Sherilyn Kenyon. This is part of her Dark Hunter series. I also have already read this, but I got it from the library, so I do not have my own copy of it yet. And I love it. It was about, this is Vane and Bride, and it's one of the funniest books of the whole series. This is a paranormal romance. Vane is basically a werewolf, and Bride is like a human, and there's a scene where he meets her family, and her dad is a veterinarian, and he is like the neuter king of New Orleans because he's like very pro-neutering. So it's like, hey, I'm a dog and I'm meeting your dad who cuts off dog balls for a living. So it's very funny. It's an excellent addition to the Dark Hunter series. I was very happy to find it. Next up, I got Sweet Filthy Boy by Christina Lauren. Again, this is another book I have already read, but I did not own a physical copy of. So I definitely wanted to buy it. I'm actually going to a Christina Lauren signing very soon, so I'm going to bring it and get it signed. I'm very excited about it. And again, it's another one of her smutty, delightful romances. It's definitely set in the same world as Beautiful Bastard, but I don't believe the characters really cross over, but they could if they wanted to. It is a great, smutty, delightful romance, and it's funny, and I recommend highly. Last up, I got Frostbite from the Vampire Academy series by Rochelle Mead, and I also got Bloodlines, the first book of the Bloodlines series by Rochelle Mead. Again, I've read both of these books. I just bought books I've already read, because I'm crazy. Yes, I've been collecting them slowly because I never bought them as physical books. I only had them as ebooks, but when I find a physical copy for cheap, like, I buy it, because, like I've said, I am insane. But Frostbite was the only one of the Vampire Academy series I did not own yet, and I found it for a couple bucks, so I grabbed it. And Bloodlines, like, you guys, have you read the Bloodlines series? It's not only just as good as Vampire Academy, it's better. Like, I freaking loved the Bloodlines series. I didn't have book one, so I got them both. Yay. Yay me. I also happened to go to Barnes & Noble because why not? I mean, they have them here, but they were having Black Friday sales, so I had to go. At Barnes & Noble, I only got 2 books because I limited myself so I wouldn't be a complete insane lady buying all the books on her vacation. I got Born a Crime by Trevor Noah, although I'm giving this to my boyfriend for Christmas and he doesn't know it yet, so hopefully he won't watch this video too intently. And also I got Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, Book 3, Ship of the Dead by Rick Riordan. This is a series I have not read yet, but I'm in love with Percy Jackson, so I know I'm probably going to love this series as well. And both of these books are signed copies, so I was very excited to get them because I wanted a book signed by Rick Riordan so bad. Okay, YouTube, so this next door is an unusual choice. We were taking out my man's grandma to go shopping, and she wanted to go to Ollie's Bargain Outlet. And you get there and you're like, what is this redneck Big Lots I'm about to go into? You go into Ollie's Bargain Outlet and they have a big book section. I'm surprised. I'm like, what? This is huge. I'm gonna go peek around. Let's see what kind of like weird, crazy books they have. Joke's on me, because I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, Ollie's got the good shit. What is happening? Oh my gosh, Ollie is an old man with buck teeth, and he has an amazing book section. Like, I was shocked. Like, I kept finding good books, and I'm like, oh, this is $1, and this is $2, and this is $1, and I was just like freaking out, and I texted my boyfriend. I was like, Greg, my boyfriend's name is Greg. You need to bring me a cart because I can't carry any more books. So I was a crazy lady at Ollie's Bargain Outlet with all of the books, but I got good ones. The first books I got from Ollie's Bargain Outlet were A Million Dirty Secrets and A Million Guilty Pleasures. This is book 1 and 2 of the $1 Million Duet by C.L. Parker. I really don't know what these are about, but I am assuming they're going to be very smutty. Like, look at them. Like, they're gonna be banging for all of it. Like, I just bought them for sheer smut, and both of them were like $1. So I was like, yes, please. I will read all that smut for $1 each. Thank you very much. Next up, I got another book full of smutty delights. I have Ignited by Jay Kenner. And I mean, it's got a cover full of abs. There's gonna be lots of smut in this. I'm very excited about it. I don't really know what it's about, but here is the opening line of the blurb. He promised to take me as far as I could go, and I wanted to go to the edge. They're gonna be banging in extreme ways. Next up, I have Black City by Elizabeth Richards. I hadn't really heard about this, but the cover looked cool, and then the back looked actually cool too, though I read the blurb. It's kind of a YA, paranormal, probably dystopian story. It had kind of good reviews on Goodreads, so I grabbed it. I'm like, hey, it's $1. No, wait, no, it's $1.99. It was $2. We got pricey on this one. It's about a human girl and a boy who's like half darkling, which I'm assuming is some type of paranormal thing, and then like love and adventures and probably peril. So I'm excited. It seems like run-of-the-mill, like good paranormal YA fantasy, so like I'll try it out. Next up, I have Reawakened by Colleen Houck. I don't know how to say her name. H-O-U-C-K. I'm assuming that means Hook. But it's kind of I don't know how to explain it. It's like YA, but with like Egyptian mythology. So that was kind of cool. I haven't really read a lot of stuff that has like Egyptian mythology as like the lead story, so I was excited. It seemed kind of cool. It had good reviews at Goodreads. Grabbed it. Again, $1.99. This was one of the pricier ones. The pricier ones were $2, but I grabbed it for that price. I am very interested. I got The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. What? I wanted to read this, but I didn't have it, and I got it. This is, again, $2. So cheap. Ollie's got the good stuff. Like, it's a hardback, and I got it for $2. I was so excited. Oh my gosh. I already had the second book of the series, Midnight Jewel, because it was a signed edition from Target. But this is not signed, but I want to read the series, so I was very excited to get it. So now I have book 1 and 2, and I can just get at it. Next up, I have The Darkest Corners by Kara Thomas. Woo! I was so excited to find this because it's a bargain store, so you have to like dig through things. And this was like in the very back, and I found it. I'm like, they have this? Like, I exclaimed out loud like a crazy lady in the bargain store. I believe it is another YA, I'm gonna assume murder mystery, because that's what it feels like. You know, what it feels like, because I can tell through osmosis what this book is about. Yeah, it's like secrets and like never talking about what happened that one night. So it's very much a mystery, and it's YA, and it's really good. She writes amazing teenage girl characters, so I'm very excited. Last up, I got The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. Again, this is a book I've so wanted to read for so long, and I got it for like nothing practically, and it's a beautiful hardback. I'm not sure if I can really like describe the like what this is about, because it's like kind of sci-fi fantasy together. It's about a diabolic, I guess, is like a bodyguard, and it's about this girl named Nemesis, and she is the diabolic for this other girl, and then like she has to become her to like save her, and then she goes undercover, and it's like sci-fi fantasy realness. YA style. I'm so excited to read this. I can't even like describe what it's about, but I know I'm gonna love it. So yay, I'm very excited I got this. I got 17 books on vacation. Like, I got so many books. I went to the post office and mailed them to my house because I didn't have enough room in my bag. Let me know in the comments down below if you have read any of these books, which ones are your favorites, which ones are your least favorites, which ones do you recommend I start reading first? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, and if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! I should have done this, now I can't walk at all anywhere. Gosh. I'm so happy I'm just touching the ground on the road.